The latest episode of The Young and the Restless didn't just turn up the heat, it set the entire canvas ablaze. From Mitch's chilling command that could cost someone their life, to Sharon's explosive accusation that left everyone reeling, and the scandalous kiss that no one saw coming, Genoa City may never be the same after tonight. Mitch's darkest command yet. Mitch has been a man on edge for weeks. Ever since the revelations surrounding his past crimes and his uneasy alliance with Victor, he's been walking a dangerous tightrope. But tonight, the rope snapped. After discovering that a key piece of evidence linking him to the Newman sabotage plot had resurfaced, Mitch summoned his most trusted and most ruthless associate. His eyes cold, voice low, he issued the kind of order that could change everything. "You find him," Mitch growled, "and you make sure he doesn't talk ever again." Those 6 words echoed like a death knell. It wasn't just a threat, it was a murder order. And the target, none other than the mysterious informant who's been feeding Sharon and Nick crucial details about the corporate espionage that's been tearing Newman Enterprises apart. But what Mitch didn't realize was that his conversation wasn't as private as he thought. Hidden just outside his office door was none other than Adam, who caught every damning word. Adam's eyes widened in horror as he recorded part of the exchange on his phone. For a moment, he considered confronting Mitch right then and there, but something stopped him. Adam knew that if Mitch was willing to kill once, he'd do it again. Instead, he made a silent vow. Mitch's days of controlling Genoa City through fear were numbered. Sharon's accusation shakes everyone. Meanwhile, at Crimson Lights, tension brewed like the strongest espresso. Sharon had been piecing together clues for days, each one pointing toward something, or rather, someone she didn't want to believe was guilty. When Nick walked in, concern in his voice and confusion in his eyes, Sharon didn't hesitate. She slammed down a stack of printed emails, her voice trembling with fury and heartbreak. "Don't play dumb, Nick. You knew about the payments. You helped cover them up." Nick froze. For a moment, time itself seemed to stop. Sharon's words hit like a bullet. The accusation that Nick had helped Mitch funnel money to silence witnesses wasn't just outrageous. It was deadly serious. "I don't know what you're talking about," Nick said, his voice low but firm. "You're chasing shadows." But Sharon wasn't backing down. Her instincts as a therapist told her when someone was lying, and her heart told her that Nick's loyalty to family might have pushed him into dangerous territory. "You always protect your father," she said, voice breaking, "even when it means betraying yourself and the truth." The confrontation drew the attention of everyone in the cafe. Mariah, who had been sitting in the corner, looked horrified. Faith, who had come home for the weekend, overheard just enough to realize her parents were once again on opposite sides of a moral war. And when Sharon stormed out, her words lingered in the air like smoke. "If you won't tell the truth, Nick, I will." It was more than an accusation. It was a declaration of war. Noah's secret sparks a scandal. While his parents' world imploded, Noah was making his own catastrophic mistake. Sienna, the mysterious new art curator who had recently arrived in Genoa City, had already caused waves with her charm and dangerous secrets. Though she claimed to be here for business, everyone sensed there was more beneath the surface. Noah, drawn to her confidence and vulnerability, had fallen hard. But tonight, his infatuation turned into something reckless. After a heated argument over her past connections to Mitch, something Sienna swore she could explain, emotions overflowed. Noah tried to walk away, muttering that he couldn't trust her. But then Sienna grabbed his arm, tears glimmering in her eyes. "You don't understand, Noah. I didn't want any of this. I just wanted you." That was all it took. In one breathless moment, they were kissing, deeply, passionately, as if the world beyond that gallery didn't exist. Unfortunately for them, someone saw everything. From the shadows, a gasp escaped, and the phone camera clicked. The person behind it, Tessa. Her heart shattered in real time as she watched the man she thought she could forgive betray her again. She stepped back, shaking, disbelief written across her face. She had come to surprise Noah, hoping they could finally rebuild their fractured relationship. Instead, she walked into a betrayal that would ignite a firestorm. Fallout in every corner of Genoa City. By morning, rumors of Sharon's accusation were all over town. Victor, always one step ahead, called Nick into his office. His words were cold and measured. "You let emotion cloud your judgment, boy. Sharon's not your enemy, but she'll become one if you let her keep digging." Meanwhile, Adam sent his recording of Mitch's murderous order to an encrypted drive, but hesitated before sharing it with anyone. He knew exposing Mitch could save lives, but it could also destroy the Newman name forever. And as for Mitch, he wasn't done. When he learned that someone might have overheard him, his fury erupted. "Find out who was in that hallway," he barked, and this time no loose ends. It was clear Mitch was spiraling and blood would soon be spilled. At the same time, Tessa's discovery of Noah and Sienna's kiss spread fast. By the afternoon, half of Genoa City knew. When Sharon found out, it was the final blow to an already fragile day. "First Nick, now Noah," she whispered, her voice trembling. "What happened to this family?" But in the midst of chaos, one thing became clear. Sienna was hiding something bigger than an affair. A mysterious call she made after Noah left revealed a chilling truth. She was working under Mitch's orders all along. "He suspects something," Sienna whispered into the phone. "But don't worry, I've got him right where you want him." The voice on the other end was unmistakable. Mitch's smooth, deadly tone cut through the static like ice. "Good, keep him close. We'll use him when the time comes." What happens next? Tomorrow's episode promises even more explosions. Sharon is expected to confront Victor directly with her evidence, while Adam must decide whether to go public with his recording. And as for Noah, he'll finally discover Sienna's connection to Mitch. But by then, it might be too late. The teaser for the next episode shows police lights flashing, a gunshot echoing through the night, and Sharon screaming Mitch's name. Who will live, who will die, and who will finally expose the truth? One thing's for certain, in Genoa City, no secret stays buried forever. And as Mitch's deadly order sets off a chain reaction, every alliance, every love story, and every lie is about to come crashing down.